So folks, I'm going to show you how to make your first graph with TI Nspire. Whenever you start, you should probably hit the home key, which is red. And what we're going to tell the calculator is to choose option 1, New Document. It'll ask, do you want to save the old? And I would probably just say no, unless there's something really important in there. Now, the TI Nspire has several different types of pages. If you choose Calculator Page, you're going to get a page that's basically just like using your good old-fashioned calculator. You could do 2 plus 3, 3 plus 2, sine of 50, any calculation. A graphs page is your typical graph. For example, if I want to graph y equals 2x plus 3, very simple. Input the function you want to graph, and then you'll be able to graph it. A geometry page is something you won't use at all this year because we're not in geometry. It allows you to draw dynamic like figures like triangles or rectangles and pick up vertices, move them, and see how the different measurements change. What we will be using is lists and spreadsheets and data and statistics. Whenever we want to make a graph, we put the data in list and spreadsheet, and then we'll add a new page, data and statistics, to graph it. So right now I'm going to click on number 4, and I have a spreadsheet. I'm going to arrow up to the top and give it a name, Quiz Score. I'm going to hit enter, enter. Actually, I really didn't need to hit enter again. Let's just get rid of that. And I'm going to go to box 1. And I'm going to type in some beautiful quiz scores. Now, you're going to notice these quiz scores are kind of low. Hopefully, these won't be your quiz scores. Let's just pretend and hope this quiz is like out of a maximum of maybe 50. Still not great, but it is what it is. If you're at the bottom of a list, and you want a nifty Keno trip to move you to the top of the list, you hit Control 7. Brings you to the top. Control 1 brings you to the bottom. Again, Control 7 is to the top. Now at this point you have your data in a list which has a name. We're now going to add a page to make the graph. Whenever you want to add a page, you want to do this plus page. So you're going to go Control Doc, which is plus page, and now we're going to go Data and Statistics. Now, right now, it basically looks like a bunch of dots randomly thrown all over your page. But if I click on this axis, you're going to have the option to graph whatever lists you have named. And the only list we have named is Quiz Score. Your calculator automatically defaults to a dot plot. If I would like to change this dot plot, I go to Menu. Menus on the TI Nspire are specific to the type of page. So if you're on a calculator page, your menu will look very different than if you're on a data and statistics page. If I go right here to Plot Type, I can change it to a box plot. And if I scroll over, I can see the lowest number, the lower quartile, the median, the upper quartile, and the max. Further, if I want to change it again, I can go Menu, Plot Type, Histogram. If I want to be really fancy, I can kind of double-click on a bar and change the fill color, make it green or blue or even purple. So folks, this is your tutorial on how to make your very first graph. I want to remind you that first we use a list and spreadsheet page, input our data in a list which has a title, and then we add a data and statistics page, and we click on the axes and choose the list that we'd like to graph. One last quick note is if I want to go from page 1.2 to 1.1, I can do this very easily just by going Control, left arrow. And if I want to go back to page 1.2, I can go Control, right arrow. Hope that helps, folks. Give it a little try. See you tomorrow.